Ryan Garcia has challenged Conor McGregor to a bare-knuckle fight after testing positive for the banned PED, ostarine, in 2 separate drug tests. The response comes after McGregor tweeted this reaction before quickly deleting it, saying, "She did the weight and was juiced. Lifetime ban. Sad to see, sad to say, sad and a bit sick. Don't come near me if I see you ever, Ryan Garcia. I'm actually disgusted." The news sparked a furious reaction from the boxing world, with Haney and McGregor expressing their emotional responses.
I'm a special kind of fighter, so I never fought, and a guy has been that much better than me. I never been overmatched like that, and I've been in there with the best fighters in the world. So, I felt like something was up, but I didn't want to make any excuses or be that guy. At the end of the day.
Garcia responded on social media, seemingly calling for a fight, tweeting out, "If I see Conor McGregor, I'm going to break your weak ankles. You ran from being tested because you were on roids. Roadhouse or roid rage. Fudge Conor cock a brain." He also said, "Bare knuckle, let's go Conor. Winner gets your trash whiskey brand." Questions have now been raised over Garcia's victory over Haney amid the news of his positive VADA drug tests, which could lead to a no contest outcome. The New York Commission is investigating the results. But what do you think about a potential matchup between Ryan Garcia and Conor McGregor in the UFC, or even in bare-knuckle fighting championships? Tell us down below. Staying with McGregor, former UFC lightweight champion Oliveira offered to serve as a potential backup for the UFC 303's main event between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler.
He said he'd offered himself to be the alternate for that fight, and obviously he's down for that. He said he'd make some money if he doesn't fight, and if he does fight, then awesome. The only condition is if he were to fight McGregor, then he'd have to renegotiate that before. So, once he said that, everyone started talking about him moving to 170, but that's not exactly what it is.
After Oliveira expressed his willingness to step in if needed, McGregor responded in his usual manner on X, saying, "I do use both in the same night, no sweat. I do use both inside of a round combined. I got the magic pause. Ask Rio and Sao Paulo about me and my magic. The Irish wand." Jon Jones is teasing fans about the possibility of him fighting Alex Pereira. Jones tweeted this: "If Alex P became champion of the heavyweight division, would you guys consider him the GOAT? Being back in the gym has got me thinking differently. That fight after Stipe may be the next biggest move I could possibly make. This killer has already defeated so many champions and is already considered a legend to millions around the world. This would be a massive fight the UFC can make. Give Alex a chance to avenge all those great Brazilian champions I've defeated." Pereira, who recently defended his UFC light heavyweight title against Jamal Hill, is open to a potential heavyweight clash with current champion Jon Jones. Pereira mentioned a possible move up from 205 to capture a 3rd UFC belt, and he believes Jones wants the fight.
After you win at UFC 300, you said that you wanted to probably have a fight here at heavyweight, and we woke up with the news that Jon Jones wants to fight you. What was your reaction to that?
Organização para mim fazer os meus planos.
I was a bit surprised because I had asked to fight at heavyweight. I didn't get much feedback. We ended up changing a little bit our plans with our management team, but now that Jon Jones wrote that stuff, we have to see what the organization is going to say.
After a big rivalry you had with Israel Adesanya, you think that Jon Jones could be the biggest fight in your career?
Trabalho e vai ser trabalho muito bom.
I don't think there's any rivalry. I think it'd be the biggest fight in my career. It'd be a fight at heavyweight. It'd be amazing, but I don't see any rivalry there.
Jones is recovering from a torn pectoral muscle and is expected to fight Stipe Miocic in his octagon return. If successful, Jones is faced with either retiring or facing interim UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall in his title unification bout. UFC fighter Wiliam Gomis nearly collapsed during his weigh-in for his fight against John Silva at UFC 301.
143, 64 quilos e 800 gramas para Wiliam Gomis.
Gomis was set to face Silva in Brazil, marking the promotion's pay-per-view return to the country. Gomis weighed in 2 pounds under the featherweight limit without even needing to remove his t-shirt or shorts. UFC legend Daniel Cormier expressed shock that he managed to make the weight despite his shaky appearance. And this wraps it up for today's news, but make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, hit the bell notification, get notified every time we release a new video every single day, and in case you missed it, check out yesterday's video.